Hey guys and gals, welcome back to the channel. So today we got a video here regarding my entry to this year's Armies Parade. What do you have here on the screen? Just some of the entries there. So I entered at the local game store, the Warhammer store out in Plainview, New York. It was a good showing. I think they stated the people there that it was better than last year. Again, this is a competition more of the community. It's not really based on strict rules or like painting quality. So it's not a painting competition. It's more a thematic painting. And again, there was good stuff painted there, and there was like some awesome collections also. This is one kid that you'll see later on. Here we go. He bought almost his whole. No, actually, this is part of his collection. He said he has way more. Um, so I believe there's some salamanders and space wolves and a mixture of everything. And a snow team. He has like a whole lore to his armies and stuff like that. He was telling me about it. Pretty cool stuff. There's some other stuff. So he had the biggest quantity of miniatures in his entry, but he didn't have a base for it, like a terrain base. So there was only 3 people that came with a terrain. So this is one of the entries. I believe that entry got second by 1 vote. And then the first place, so there was only 3 entries in the armies on terrain. The rest were all like this, just entries that had a certain amount of theme to it, and the minimum rule, which I think it was 2 or 3 units. I'm not sure the rules completely. You'll get to see all these. You can see video of him now and pictures of all of them. This is Space Wolf, I want to say. No, no, no. This is the Astro Militarum army. I think there's some Age of Sigmar entries too there. It's obviously Ultramarines. This is one of the cleanest entries. Again, it wasn't too strict on the rules on painting. Like if you really critique the stuff, there's like bases that are not painted, like the mini bases. This is the one that won first, by the way. A fellow Templar, a Black Templar player. He entered his Black Templar army, and I think that brought it over to the top was his 2 flying units. That he has here very dramatic bases. Um, Real quick on this one, the closest one, it's the miniature from the Emperor's Champion. He obviously kit bashed it a lot, and instead of him killing an orc, he's dimming a demon. So you can see the bases, like that base is not doesn't have nothing on it, but it's very uniform. So I guess they got it. They just was got by the rules. Very clean army here too. Some Ultramarines with the demon prince of Fogren. Some Custodes in the back. And I believe in the front he has Gilliman. Rebute Gilliman. Oh, and actually the Dark Angels Primarch, which for some reason I can't remember his name. The Lion, there you go. Lionel Johnson. Some Tyranids here. So I was going to say something. There was the third or the second, whatever. Oh, actually, he won first on the Armies on terrain. Remember, there was only 3. It's that guy, the one that I just said, the one with the um, Age of Sigmar miniatures, I believe. and my entry, which you'll take a look at later on. Those are only entries that were on terrain base, and the one that won first, he had a very large army too, a lot of miniatures. But I think what brought him over, remember, this is more not a painting skill, it's more a theme, thematic, and imagination. I think that's what I got from the rules. And what he entered was pretty cool. Haven't seen it yet anywhere else, now that I can remember. But I think his stuff is coming up, and when he does so, we'll go over it. Here's another entry, and actually I do a close up on that entry so you guys can see it. But yeah, see, this is a mixed entry. This one I believe got second, if I'm not mistaken, on the regular one, the regular armies on parade. Very clean. The painter stated this is his first full painted army, and he mostly used contract paints. I actually voted for this on for being first because so the voting was you wrote down two names, one for the I guess where mostly everybody entered, and you just wrote that one person's name or that one entry's name, and then the army of terrains, and then you just voted uh, with their name. So that's how the voting was done, and whoever had the most votes, first, second, and third, were first, second, and third. We go back to this army. I think it was James is the owner of this entry, the one that got first place in the. Oh, here we go. His name was JD. So he has a Space Wolves army. So his thing, I don't know if you could see it here. He painted as normal his miniatures, but in some areas he used like black light paint. So he has a black light flashlight spinning on a swivel there, going back and forth. And if you can see, and I'll do close-ups on this, it'll lights up those areas. So mostly he did it on all the eyes, the wolf's eyes, and again I'll do a close one so you guys can see it. Later on in the event I asked him, hey, let me get the black light and get one of your best miniatures. You can see the room priest right there. That's I think my favorite one. You see the black light going back over right there. Pretty cool. He got first place and then I guess again in the army on terrain. Let me pull back here. And what he said is mostly this is the terrain that he uses for gaming himself at his home when he hosts his games. So drop pods, wolves and dreadnoughts and room priests. So here we go. Here's a close up of the Space Wolves. This is a Tech Marine. What they call it in the rules? Army. I don't think they call them Tech Marines. Forgot the name of it. But you can see this one he used the like bright gold and the blue on the glowing plasma parts of the weapons. So right there, I'm going back and forth with the black light. It does affect like the paint itself, the regular paint. It's pretty cool. And I think we get a look at the room priest right now too. Well, and I guess I have to edit this out. So yeah, guys, that was just a little edit that I had to do there. I just noticed that I had a black screen. You guys don't see it, but hopefully you guys look like this in-depth look at this blacklight theme Space Wolf army. Try to get it as close as possible so you can see it. The the features and the technique used. And again, just won first place in the Army's on terrain for the Army's on parade in 2025 at the Warhammer Plainview store. So yeah, black light, flashlight with some black light paint that he put in the that is invisible. So again, this is my entry. In case you guys didn't get to see it, it's mostly all my newest painted orc stuff. Here's the weird boy. All pewter models, mostly all pewtered except for the truck, obviously in the killer cans. But that Big Mac, the weird boy, the Gasa Draka, the Pain Boy, the Commandos are all pewter. Not the war bosses. There's 3 war bosses that are from the Reach box set. I got those mostly from Chunks orcs. So here, these are pictures from the announcements of the results of the event. Again, it was a good turnout supposedly. Uh, Everybody had fun. Everybody got that square medal that participated it. Um, Again, it's more community based out of the store. Here are the medals up close. This again, everybody got this who entered something. Uh, this is the third place, the bronze medal, my medal that I got for Armies on Parade for the category Armies on Terrain. Comes with a little enclosure case, acrylic stands. So that was pretty cool. Well, hopefully you guys like this. Stay tuned for much more and catch you in the next one. Take care.